Hi, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of November 19th through November 26th, 2023. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the Autobiography of Angel Ariel. If you want to find out more about my award-winning books or my services, please do go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, or you can always phone 831-277-3716, and that's Eastern Standard Time. Now, here on Walk-in Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, before we choose any runes or oracle cards to get messages and insights from my angelic family, we are known as the Posse of Angels. Let's investigate the astrological heavens to see how the energies and the planetary placements will be affecting us. Well, to start with, the transformative, powerful Scorpio new moon, which was on November 13th, gave us the opportunity to unify all aspects of ourselves in the higher dimensions in order to accept the new beginnings into our lives. Now, this is all divinely timed, for we are now completing the timeline shift into the fifth dimension, where new consciousness and the new frequency of unified love will be born on our new planet Earth. Well, here they come, the Posse of Angels. They wish for us to know that we are being prepared for something which is very much indeed grand. And that is why our soul has been put through one test after another. In order to accept these new beginnings, we had to have released and surrendered and let go so many things in our lives. And that was really, and it still is, very difficult to many people. Tests of relationships disappearing. I like the expression that our circle of friends has become a dot. Tests of resources around money, financial stability, completely vanishing from our lives. And all that we got our sense of security has now evaporated for many. They wish for us to know that all that we created before with our former compromised DNA strands and from the constant bombardment of darkness and pervasive lower frequency energies on the planet, it has to vanish now from our lives, as it's not in resonance with who we have become. And with this misalignment, it has to go. Now, the Posse of Angels is suggesting that we raise our heads to the sky and we shout to the universe our elation and to celebrate the breakthroughs and the blessings that are coming in. And they're saying they know that many of us who have been through hardship and difficulty find this very difficult to believe. But they want us to know that these breakthroughs and blessings are there, and they're already coming in. This time of great celebration is because there's a new chapter that is being filled with abundance and prosperity. Light and love is about to begin and spread across this planet like it never has been spread before. Allow yourself to embrace this new chapter and give yourself credit to be reconnected to your multidimensional, divine, eternal being that you allowed yourself to be reconnected with. Now, today, on November 18th, the Sun will conjunct the planet Mars in Scorpio, and when Mars starts a new 2-year cycle, some say that this is analogous of starting again on another hero's journey or hero's cycle. With all that we've been through, with all the clearing and cleansings and integration of higher energies, bringing in massive changes in almost every area of our lives, it does remind me of the tarot cards of the World and the Fool. The collective has completed a very difficult karmic cycle that was created from lower, compromised energies. And now we get to step on a brand new path of light. Yet, the posse of angels, they're saying that many are thinking that they're going to be back at square one again. But this time, they wish to remind us that we are beginning this new journey stronger, wiser, filled with compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness, especially for ourselves, not triggered or reactive any longer, which will see us only manifesting from the highest, most love-filled energies. With the Fool embarking on his new journey, we have no idea what is ahead of us. But with all that we've learned about ourselves and how much we've released and cleared from our former, in many cases, compromised lives, we know that we will now manifest a very different reality to ourselves, a fulfillment and greatest joy to be of service in peace and in love. With so many in the collective, manifesting opportunities for adventure and new discovery about themselves in this emerging world of light, this energy is asking us if we are choosing to be in or out. Now, the posse of angels, they wish us to know that in this new earth of light, we still have free will, and we can choose to stay where it is familiar, even if it may not be wholly comfortable, as many souls in the collective feel something is missing, something calling them outside of their perhaps cozy comfort zone that's become all too familiar. Perhaps you are one of those in the collective who feel like with all the changes that you've been through, it's now time to go beyond the boundaries of those familiar surroundings as you feel an urge within that is pushing you to explore, to embrace the unknown, maybe, perhaps, taking calculated risks. The greatest risk is to believe in ourselves and that we are capable of so much more. And this coming week, on November the 22nd, the sun will move out of the watery depths of Scorpio that saw many going within with deep reflection and contemplation and doing very deep cleansing inner work, to now stepping into one of my favorite times of the year, as I am a Sagittarius rising. So happy early birthdays to all you fellow fiery, adventurous Saggies out there. Certainly the Sagittarius energy will feel very welcomed after Scorpio and help to bring back a bounce in our step. They're showing me the tiger on Winnie the Pooh. He's called Tigger, and he bounces. It will bring back a sense of playfulness, a lightness to our lives. We may feel like we wish to liberate ourselves and create more playtime and more opportunities for joy. This may bring about more spontaneity in our lives. It may light a fire under us to take a trip somewhere, to explore, to discover more about life, and to discover more about ourselves. Now, the posse of angels is saying to best utilize the change in energies is if we stay open to new ideas, new views, new perceptions, because we never know where these new inspirations and these new creative people will manifest for us. And for all those people who are going through very difficult times, the posse of angels is saying, please be kind. Please be gentle with yourself, for you've taken on an almost insurmountable task, never undertaken by any previous generation to this extent. And please give yourself credit for doing the absolute best you can. It does seem difficult to fathom that before we incarnated, each of us had a conversation with the universe and told her that we wanted to awaken. We wanted to become enlightened and to grow spiritually in this lifetime. Many have paraphrased St. Francis of Assisi's words and asked for God to use them as his, her instrument or vessel. And having done so, having said these words, use me as your instrument, many were made to feel uncomfortable. Many were stripped of everything that they knew and everything that was familiar. Many were given challenges for them to finally learn to surrender, to release, and let go so that they could move on. Many learned how to stand up for themselves, believe in themselves, how to survive, how to be more loving, how to be more forgiving, less gullible, and less naive. Now that we have had all of these experiences, and now that we've learned these invaluable lessons through our trials and our challenges, the universe is speaking to us yet again and saying, take everything that you've learned and now go and share it with others. And please do remember that beauty often comes from a spirit that has weathered many hardships and difficulties in life and has somehow found from deep within them the resilience and the determination to continue on. Grace can be found in a soul who ages softly, even amid the seemingly insurmountable tempest and storms in their lives. I've found that it's often the case that the loveliest of souls are the ones whose gentle hearts bear a million scars from caring deeply. Yet they still find a way to pick up the lamp just for one more time, to lovingly light the way for others to follow. And to start the messages for this coming week, I was going to pull 3 runes, but the posse of angels told me to pull 3. A 3-rune story for this week. And the first one was no surprise when this one came out. This is the rune Isa. It is the rune of stillness and withdrawal. Now, for many in the collective, we have felt like we have gone through a death, as we have totally transitioned out of the 3rd dimension. Our new lives have not shown up yet where we should put our footing, our path to be fully anchored in the 5th dimension, so we find ourselves in the depths of a so-called winter, where we feel powerless to affect any change in our lives. And this is because that is not what we're supposed to be doing now. We're supposed to be resting. We're supposed to be releasing and just being in this time of a deep freeze. There's a freeze on useful activities as all our plans are put on hold. Many in the collective are feeling a drain on their energies and resources and a sense of being out of touch with life. Really, the only thing that we can do at this time is to seek to surrender and release our former way of being. This has caused great difficulty for many. Please know that what you may be experiencing is not the result of your actions and habits, but rather a rise in conditions that you can do absolutely nothing about. And yet, during every hibernation, the posse of angels is assuring us it's signaling a time of restoration and renewal at the very deepest level. Now, the posse of angels is also cautioning us that it is important for us to not stubbornly persist in attempting to figure out, to work out, and to work our will at this time. For nothing less than a complete trust is asked for now. So, withdrawal, a time of freeze and a time of standstill. Maybe you're still going through this. Maybe you went through this, but they're saying for the majority of the collective, this is what we are going through at the moment. The next rune that came out for us, put a smile on my face, which is Kano, the rune of opening. it's a rune of renewal. Clarity for dispelling the darkness that Isa brought, the stillness brought, and has been shrouding some part of our life. Kana is the rune for the morning of activities, a beginning of a new project. It could be a new endeavor. It could be a new way of looking at ourselves, and the first glimpse from a torch of fire, to melt the thaw of Isa's frozen standstill. So after we've gone through the standstill and the withdrawal, and maybe you have felt that you've been in this place of frozen standstill for a while. But the good news is that the rune of Kano shows us that there is an opening on the horizon. The third rune that comes out is the rune Gebo. And this is the rune of a gift that's coming in the form of partnerships. This could be in love or in business, partnering of any kind. Some might experience this as the coming together of connections and collaborations that will pave the way for our next part of our journey in the light of this new earth. These equal partnerships will bring the gift of freedom and liberation, from which flow all other gifts, and will open up many doors for many in the collective. When I went to my enchanted map deck, only one card was chosen, and it was a very important card. After this very difficult time of Isa, frozen standstill, and the opening of Kano, showing us that there is an opening, we get the card of coming to life, which is card 9, 10, 11, which is a master number 11. And it echoes beautifully that opening of Kano. It indicates that a light will now be shining on some kind of long-held dream. It's beginning to show signs of life once more. After waiting for a sign of life during this sign of frozen standstill, the posse of angels wish us, even when we get this glimmer of light, that this looks like a pixie. This pixie is holding up. Even if we get this glimmer of light, they're suggesting for us not to try to coax it along and to happen any faster, or in the way that needs to come in. For Spirit knows the best form of manifestation of your dream, and our lives can become even better than we could ever possibly imagine. Allow the details of your new path to be carved by no less than the hands of God, Source Creator, and remain now in reverence and in awe. The only thing that we need to do is to show up. In the meantime, find other things to focus on that make you feel blessed. And when the time is right, they are assuring us that the miracle will appear. And our last oracle card came from the deck, which is over here, which is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. I love these cards. And this card is this one. Look at that. It's a number 21, which is number 3, which is the number of creation and miracles. And it's tiny triumphs. Now in this card we can see the predator, or the eagle, with his top hat on. He's small. And the mouse, the usual prey, is large. And the roles are reversed. Now this card urges us to believe in ourselves. Think back to a time when you felt really good about your achievements. It's especially true if you're going through difficult and challenging times, and there is a propensity to beat up on ourselves when we are going through difficult times. For instance, an achievement for someone who is depressed can be the triumph of getting out of bed and washing their hair and making an effort to engage with their day. The posse of angels is lovingly urging us, please, please, you beautiful souls, do not give up. Do not give up now, for with perseverance to get through challenges and difficulties, you will triumph in the end. Beautiful cards there. So to end today, I'm going to see if we could get a little bit of fortune from our fortune cookies and see what comes out. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody is staying warm in the northern hemisphere if you're in a place where lower temperatures of winter have started coming in. I wish everybody well, although there's going to be... Now, this is the last Walking Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom before Thanksgiving. I wish everybody who is celebrating a beautiful Thanksgiving, if you're celebrating with family or friends, or you're celebrating by yourself, there's so many things to be blessed and thankful for. Come on, come on. I'm going to choose 3 cards. If you don't jump, it's just not jumping today. One more time. No. Okay, just going to open the deck and choose this one. Future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Well, that sounds like fun, especially during Sagittarius season, where we want to discover, we want to explore, we want to go on more adventures. There's that fire inside of us that says, okay, we've had enough of this stillness and this quiet and this deep introspection that came along with Scorpio. And don't get me wrong, there is... what Scorpio brings us is such a depth of transformative and metamorphosis when it comes to inner work. But now things are going to get a little bit more playful, a little bit lighter. Oh, that one just jumped out. A sudden change of luck is likely. See, what did I say? I did say coming to life. Things are coming to life. There's an opening with Kano of clarity. A sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. So, at this time, where the collective is, we've done that deep introspective work. We've let go. We've surrendered. We've said, by mine own self, I can do nothing. God, Source, Creator, Universe, show me what path to step on next. And what comes in just might be a host of an overseas traveler soon, or somebody from your soul tribe coming in, and you might be hosting them, or might be getting together with them, and it's about your future. And then the luck is a sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking, and this is either way, great social fun awaits. Okay, one more. Let's do one more. One more. One more. You're going to make them jump. You're going to jump, 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 jump. Or do I have to open the deck? Open the deck. Okay, last time. Okay, opening up the deck. Wow, look at this. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. Wow. future, something about your future, something about a change in life, something about tiny triumphs coming in, opening after a time of stillness. Luck, luck, and opportunities. Wow. I'll wrap it up and I'll take it. That just brightened my day. I hope that's brightened your day. I hope that's been helpful for everyone. Remember that you can connect with me on Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio every Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can even call in for a free mini angel reading. If you want to find out more about my award-winning books, if you want to find out more about my services, please do go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. Go out, everyone. Fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. And if you are going through those harsh, adverse difficulties and challenges, please, 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 please be kind to yourself. Because I love what the posse of angels said here when they said, what you are going through now is not necessarily because of your actions. You didn't do anything wrong. Most of what we're going through now is clearing and cleansing those inner, deep, deep childhood traumas, so that we can be whole and complete to enter the fifth dimension, completely cleared, then to create a new life of ours. So I'm wishing you love, and I'm wishing you angel blessings. I really do look forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.